Yo, here we go. You already know what time it is, guys. It is the aggressive speed run. You already know, guys. We're in episode 16 as we keep grinding and keep grinding. So we're getting up to 900 aggressive speed run. You already know how it goes. Our openings are Jobava London with white, King's Indian with black against D4, and Black Lion against E4. Our climb from 400 to 2,000. And right now we're at like 8 something, 860. Okay, cool. So 850 plus. Let's do it. Let's get right into our game. Here we go. Black Lion or King's Indian. I'm going to go 1d6. See what they play. Perfect. Pre-move the d6. Knight f6. Attacking e4. All theory so far. All the same stuff we generally play. Knight c3. We're going to go with the knight d7 option. And then we're going e5 next. So e5 himself is generally not the greatest. Now, of course, I could have played e5 too, but if I go e5 instead of knight d7, the problem is takes, and queen takes. And I don't want to play this version. So when they go e5, we actually take. And then after they take, we take back on e5. Takes, and then knight takes. Knight takes e5. He's probably going to take the queen. I pre-move. King takes queen. And now we're just up a pawn. Yes, we can't castle, but there's no queens on the board. So he's going to bishop check. I'm going to go knight to g6 to attack the bishop. If castle queenside check, we go bishop to d7, developing and also blocking the check while we still attack his bishop. There it is. It's on the board. We check. Okay, bishop d7. No problems. No issues. We get our bishop off the back rank. And then next move can be something like e6, e5, something like this is very playable. So he goes knight h3. Now here, I'm going to take this bishop because the bishops are usually better than knights. Bishops are, I mean, of course, they're worth 3 points. They both are. Of course, Bobby Fischer actually liked bishops a little bit more than knights. He said bishops he would give like 3.2 or something like that. But it's because of how fast they are compared to knights. Knights are a little bit slower. I'm going to take it, though. I'm going to take it. It gives me the bishop. He's going to take back with his knight, I believe. Now I'm going to go e6 or e5. Let's go e6. Let's go e6. I don't think it really mattered. e6, e5 was a move too, but it could be vulnerable later. Bishop. Now I'm going to go c6 too. Maybe I should have went c6 and king c7. So now I can do it anyway. c6. Once he moves his bishop, I'm going to go king c7. Yes, the bishop is bad temporarily, but we're always going to be able to get it out with e5 or c5 later. But I'm going king c7 next. There it is, king c7. So now I can go bishop d6, attack this knight with a tempo, start gaining some space. Remember, I have an extra pawn too, so it's just kind of very easy for us. Knight g4 is not a good move. Sorry, pawn g4. I already saw I was going knight g4. So pawn g4 isn't the greatest because we're going to take back with our knight here on g4 right now. So knight takes g4, which threatens knight takes f2, hitting both of the rooks. So now I have a second pawn. Trade when you're up, not when you're down. And we're up right now. So he goes knight to d3, defending, f2. I'm going to go, let's go a5, see if we can trap him. a5 is a trick move because my next move is actually going b5 and then a4. If I go b5 first and then a5, he's going to see that coming. But if I go a5, then b5, it's harder to see that one coming. Well, that actually helped us out because, you know, now I can just win some material this way. Sorry, this way. Forking the rook and the bishop. There it is. We win. And there it is. There's a piece. Come on with it, y'all. We got him. We got him, boys. Okay, we up. So bishop e7 to f6 is a crucial idea, something we can play next. We're just up. Okay, when you're up, not when you're down. We don't even think twice about it. We capture. After capture's back, develop with tempo. Maybe we go check next. Maybe a rook e3. Come on, rook e3. Come on with it. Come on. Dang. So close. Rook e4. We'll go at 5. Attack him again. See if he goes rook e3. Come on, bro. Come on for the memes, for the fans watching. Come on, bro. Rook e3. You know you got it in you, dog. Come on, big dog. What y'all think, chat? Rook e3? e3? Dang it. He didn't do it. Bruh. He didn't do it. All good. No worries. We'll go b5 to expand. a4-2. We're just up. Clean up. He wants this pawn. I will go b4 first. Back the knight. You can have the pawn if you really want it. If you want it, you can have it. Okay, knight d1. I'll go g6. Give him nothing. Now we'll go, I mean, I don't know, e5. There's so many moves I can play. Bishop c5, bishop f4. All right, let's go bishop here. Why not? I'm just going to trade, like, easy plan. Easy plan. Nothing crazy. Don't have to go overboard. Don't have to be looking for all tactics. I mean, still be looking for tactics. But here, I'm just going to trade. Very simple. I'm up a piece. I bring the rook over. I bring the other rook over. I push this pawn. Very easy play for us. That is a blunder because the rooks are forked here. That is tough one. A tough one. We're going to gain some material here. There it is. Resignation, boys. We got the dub. We got the dub. And the game review says, let's take a look at that. 94.9. Sheesh. That was like 95% there. That was a great game. So e4, d6, d4, knight f6. Hits the pawn. Knight c3, knight d7. All our regular stuff. e5 just blunders. f4, of course, is a move, which, you know, I'm working on a course to give you that. You know, it's coming out soon. But takes. Knight takes e5. So now we're just up. And once this happens, this in-game is always better for black because we're already up a pawn. So now that it's already a better in-game and we're up a pawn, we just clean winning. And then I go knight g6. The best defense is offense, attacking the bishop. Check with castle. Okay, cool. Bishop d7. I take. I go e6. Yeah, I said that before too. c6 was probably better, so I could just go king c7 in one move rather than two here, but pretty easy. You always want to take the pieces they give you, especially at your level, wherever you are. Usually they are going to just be hanging stuff, so you just want to take it, right? Now, of course, make sure they're not checkmating you when you do, but, you know, see, hey, what happens if I capture it? f3 was problematic because I get knight e3 in. He missed it. His bishop was forked, so we took that. And the rest is easy. You just trade when you're up, not when you're down. So I'm looking for trades. Bishop here was nice. I take, I trade, I get rid of more pieces, and f4 wins as we pick up some more material. Okay, here we go. Next one. Next game. Oh, wait, before our next game, guys, we got to hop into, we got to show y'all what we doing over here. Hold on, man. Yeah. WAP.com/GMCanty. Yeah, stop playing with them. Let's go. Listen. Shout out to everybody that joined. It's been so many people joining right now. It's been incredible. And even right now, I'm seeing new people are joining. They're active in the community here. Join the free community below. I actually have it posted in the description. You can join the free community. And also, on top of the free community, you can get access to the 8-week ELO Plateau Breaker. And once you get the ELO, the 8-week ELO Plateau Breaker here, guys, if you don't get 200 points in 8 weeks in your rating, then we give you a full refund. No questions asked here. This one is an incredible course that I put together for you guys with the no fluff Jobava. Right, 2 hours of video there. 3-second blunder check. How to stop blundering, bro. Punisher playbook. We are punishing moves that happen in the game, basically, but showing you some tricks and traps in the opening with Jobava that you may face a lot of it. And then here is the middle game attack tool belt. So basically walking you through what to do in the middle games, which is really important here. So get access below. Click the links in the description. I'll see you guys inside. Now, let's get back to our speed run. Let's go with our second game. Here we go. Judge our Binks London. D4. I'm pre-moving D takes E5. Okay, he played D5. He'll be playing that England gambit, right? So knight C3, Jobava work. We're going bishop F4 next. Bishop F4. Here we go. He goes E6. So I can go knight B5 or E3. I'm going to go with the E3 version because this is what I was always playing before. Bishop E7 playing quickly. I'm going to go knight F3. Let's go bishop D3. Reason being is sometimes with knight F3, they go knight H5. So, but that is, okay, technically not a blunder. It kind of is, and I say kind of because I can go knight B5 right now, so I'm going to try him. Knight B5, the problem here is the only way to stop this is, yeah, he just missed it, but bishop B4 check, C3, bishop A5, and B4. So like it's like this whole idea, wow. Here, there, defends, and then we go B4 and back up. So, but most people, this is just not good. Not a good setup with our setup with what we have. So I can take with the knight, or I can take with the bishop. You can take with the knight, or you can take with the bishop here. And now I win the queen. I win the queen. So he got 2 pieces for the queen here. Okay, bishop takes B5, and we're just up. We're just up. The queen was trapped there. Very nice queen trap. Very nice queen trap. You can take with this one, or you can take with that one. So I could have taken with the knight too, but this one I definitely like grabbing. The now he plays bishop before check, but too late. Back to bishop up. 92 and get castled. I mean, I go knight f3. I mean, I like 92 in this variation. Castling next. F3, knight g3, e4. Oh wait, I'm just missing b4. We're just up, and I'm just like not caring. Like, bro, how many moves was that there? Like, as soon as I play c3, I'm just talking in the chat. Yeah, and like b4, bro. Just like win more material. Okay, knight g3. We're just up. You know, could have played anything. E4. I'm pre-moving. I know you guys in the comments said, "Can you stop pre-moving so much, Candy? You're too fast." Sorry about that. So I'm gonna try. I'm working on that, guys. I'm working on it. I'm going to pre-move rehab. I'm working on it. Okay, e5. Attack the knight. I want to sacrifice next. Go queen h5 and queen f7. Let's see if we can get it. Now let's go b5 first, because I want to keep this bishop. They say the king's bishop is generally the strongest, so that would be here. And then for black, it'd be this bishop. So let's go e5, attack the knight, and see if our plan plays out. I'm going to sacrifice. Boom, there it is. Queen h5, queen f7. Queen h5 there. Queen f7. Boom. And is there a mate? h5. f3. No, I don't see it. So I'm just going to take the knight. Yeah, I don't see it. We got a resignation, though. We don't need to even finish it out, boys and girls. Let's see it. Game review. See it. 85%. Okay. 9 and 1. d4. Knight c3. Bishop f4. e6. e3. Bishop e7. Bishop d3. And knight d7. Knight b5. So he just blunders. a6 is a blunder. What I was saying before is he could have checked me. And then here. And then here. And then we reach this position where the knight actually will end up going around like this, believe it or not. But we have a look at this clamp we have on the c5 square. So my next moves are like this, believe it or not. And then this knight will help. Now we're in like a regular London system type of thing. But this was really strong for us. Fortunate for us, he didn't play it. And I take with the bishop. So I thought about that too. I guess knight takes. I could do this. Like this type of thing. But I mean, come on, from a human standpoint, I'm up, like I get the queen. So I know the engine's like, oh, inaccuracy. Bro, I'm playing a human. Bruh. Dang, engine be out here tripping, bro. So now take the queen and we're just up. We're just up. We're just up. Oh, actually, you know what? I see why. I was like, why is this wrong? He has his bishop before check move. Wow, look at that. And then he could have gotten away like this. So he could have got away, guys. He could have got away, but that's okay. That's okay. I wasn't expecting him to find that. And now we're just up. That's why it was wrong there. So you have bishop before check, which he just completely missed, which I did too. So check, c3, attack the bishop. Yeah, so knight takes was better. Bishop d3, knight e2. And of course, take your time, guys. I mean, I did this whole game in a minute here. It looks like a minute, learn some change or whatever. So take your time. I don't expect you to be moving as fast as I am in all my speedrun games. Probably need to slow it down. So I missed b4 a bunch of times. And that's okay. We're just winning. Take, and then we got this cool sequence. Bishop takes, check, and takes. Yeah, a minute and a half here on the whole game. Rapid game. Don't try this at home. Don't move as fast as I am in a rapid game, guys. But at the same time, it's all good. It's all good. Episode 16 today. One and done. So, all right. Again, 8-week ELO plateau breaker, guys. Make sure you get this. Grab this course here. It's the brand new course here that is not only going over opening, but how to stop blundering. You also have your middle game plans, and you have tricks and traps and things to do against players that when they're playing weird stuff on you. So, we also have, of course, the community. Very, very nice community in here. Look at this, the Pawn community chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know, going crazy, guys. Click below and join the free community, but also the grabbing the course too as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hit the subscribe button so we can get to 100K subs, and I'll see you on the next episode.